Good morning, guys. I have a great new core and cardio fitness routine for you today. What you're going to need today is a set of 10 to 15 pound bells, a resistance band with handles if you have one, an agility ladder like I have out here in front of me if you don't have one, just some rulers or some silverware or something, some small straight objects that you can jump over, and then a chair or a bench. That would be great. We're going to go ahead and get started with 15 to 20 minutes of full body warm-ups, and then we're going to go right into the routine. So let's go ahead and get started. Hands on the hips. We're going to go up on the toes, back on the heels, up on the toes, back on the heels, warming up the shins and the calves. Nice and high. Don't let those ankles bow out. Make sure that the heels are coming straight up and straight down. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now bring the feet wide, arms wide, hips to the front, and we're going to twist the upper torso. Big exhale. Hands come behind the mid-back. Pushing through those heels in a big exhale as you bring those hands coming behind the mid-back. One more each side. Now we're going to warm up those glutes and the hips. Feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels, arms out. We're going to squat and kick, bringing the opposite foot across the body and up to the hand on the other side. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Arms stay parallel to the floor. One more each side. Now, hands at the mid-back, draw the shoulders and elbows back, chest out, rock and kick, heel to the rear. Get that heel up as high as you can in the back. It's okay if it's not touching the bottom, but try to get it as high as you can today. Push that belly button into the spine, spine into those hands, working on your posture. One more each side. Now let's warm up the hips and the hamstrings. We're going to step apart, kick, cross, tap the toes, and come up through the heels and apart. Kick, cross, tap the toes, come up through the heels. Inhale down, exhale up, and apart. Inhale down, exhale up. Last one. Now let's work on our balance and open up our hips. We're going to plant the left leg. Right foot's going to come forward and down, working it back like a clock. Front corner and down, out to the side. Back corner. Straight back, tighten the rear. Again to the back. Back corner, out to the side. Front corner. And finish out straight ahead. Now we're going to switch sides. Forward and down, front corner and down, out to the side, back corner, and then straight back. Tighten the rear, and then again to the back, back corner, out to the side, front corner, finish out straight ahead. Now, since it's really good to have to think about what we're doing while we're exercising, keep that mind fresh, we're going to go into a coordination exercise, toes in front of the heels. We're going to reach up to the ceiling, forward, beneath, come into a squat and hold, nice and low. One arm, the other, cover up nice and tall. Forward, beneath, squat and hold, rear and hips low behind those knees. Forward, beneath, hinge at the waist and the knees, fingertips low, and then come up nice and tall, belly button to the spine, rear tight at the top. Try to curl those toes up so you're not using them. Give me 3 more. Forward, beneath, squat and hold, rear low, one arm, the other. Come up, forward, beneath, squat and hold, rear low, one arm, the other. come up, 2 more, forward, beneath, squat and hold, one arm, the other, come up, last one, forward, beneath, rear and hips low, fingertips low, and nice and tall. Bring those hands down, bring your feet wide, push the knees to the back, and grab those ankles. Come up through the heels. We're gonna go into jacks or modified jacks for 30 seconds. Ready and go. Full range of motion over the head. Feet come wide and together. Make sure your fingertips are touching overhead and the legs at the bottom. If you're doing modified, lean into it. Full range of motion over the head again. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Roll the shoulders to the back and then to the front. All right, let's go into a wall sit for 30 seconds. Feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. Gonna bring the rear low, hips behind the knees, hands to the wall. Pull that belly button into the spine, draw the shoulders back. Curl the toes up to the ceiling and bring the knees out wide. Big breath. Find a focal point across your room and breathe into it. You got it. Hang with me. Should be feeling it in those quads, a little bit in the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through the heels and come up the wall. Now let's bring the feet wide, arms wide, hips facing me. We're going to do circles to the front, warming up those shoulders, toning the underarms. Tall posture, hold that head high, pull the belly button into the spine, tighten up the rear. Big breath. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down. We're going to bring the hands back out, reverse that circle to the back for another 30 seconds. Should really be feeling it by the end of this interval. Shoulders should be on fire. Toning those underarms, getting rid of that arm jiggle. Engage the core, tighten the rear so we can work on that lower body while we're focusing on the upper body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down, shoulder shrugs. Shoulders high, hands low, shoulders high, hands low, shoulders to the ears, pushing down to the floor, up high and low. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now bring the arms out wide. We're going into over-unders. One arm and then the other. Over and under. Opening up the chest, strengthening the back and the shoulders. This is going to help improve your posture tremendously. Bringing those shoulders back and the chest out. 4, switch. 3, switch. 2, switch. Last one each side. Bring those hands down. Arms are going to come forward. We're going to squeeze in the back, clap in the front. Squeeze in the back, clap in the front. Open and close. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down. Let's go into windmills. One arm across the body and out. The other, and now both across the body, push out to the side. One arm, the other, and both. 3 more. One arm, the other, and both. 2 more. Last one. Now the neck, look to the side. Center and switch. Center, side, center and switch. Center, 1 more. Now up to your ceiling, down to your floor. And ceiling, floor. 1 more. Ceiling and floor. Roll the neck out. And reverse that circle. Excellent. Let's go to the wall. We're going to go into another wall sit. If you want to add some difficulty, you can elevate your arms over the head, feet hip width apart, knees over the heels, rear and hips behind those knees. Bend the elbows, wrists and elbows to the wall, chest out, belly button pulled into the back, back into the wall, holding it here. Challenge and push, you can do it. Challenging those shoulders while we're working the glutes and the quads. Feel the burn, remember it's okay if you start shaking. Big breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, push up the wall. Now we're gonna go into a plank for 30 seconds. Shoulder over the elbow or shoulder over the back of the palm. We're gonna rock the knees back or extend the legs in 3, 2, 1. Extend, drop that rear, keep the hips high, prevent rounding of the shoulders by keeping that core engaged, keep the rear tight, and squeezing those shoulder blades together behind you. Neck is relaxed. Pushing all that energy from your shoulders into the back of the palms or those elbows. Hang with me. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the floor. Point the toes, plant the hands, extend the arms. Holding it here. And bringing the rear all the way back to the heels. Bring the knees out wide. And lower the chest between the knees, extending the arms, dropping the elbows, lowering the head to the floor. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands. We're coming up and forward. Shoulders over the hands, hips over the knees. We're going into bird dog, reaching opposite arm, opposite leg, back to center. Opposite arm, opposite leg, back to center. Centering up those hips with those knees each time you return to the mat. Big exhale. Limbs should be parallel to the floor. Heels behind the rear. Foot is flexed. Give me 5 more each side. Four more each side. Three. And 2. Give me 1 more each direction. And relax. We're going to go on our back. We're going to go into glute bridges, feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels, fingertips to the heels, and we're going to extend at the hips, rear tight, come down and relax. Hips high, rear tight, come down and relax. Up high, down low, up high, down low. Don't let those knees come forward or wide. Make sure they're staying over the heels. If your knees are moving and coming forward, feel free to bring those feet out a little further. Engage the glutes. Feel it a little bit in those quads. Give me 5 more, and then we're holding. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, last one. Hold at the top, hips, shoulders, and knees aligned. Rear is tight, back is flat. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, take your time getting up. We are going to get started here with our chair. We're going to go into sit-stand squat, starting in a seated position. Feet hip width apart, knees over the heels, toes in front of those heels. I don't want the hands on the chair or on your legs. They should be at your side. And we're going to come up into a standing position, come down and tap the rear. Don't sit too long in the chair. As you come down and up, make sure those knees are over the heels so that your legs are properly aligned at 90 degrees. Curl the toes up so you aren't using them. You should be using those heels. We're doing 15 of these. Give me 7 more. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2, last one, and relax. Now we're going to go to the ladder for 2 minutes. We're going to do a variety of different ladder and agility workouts. Again, you can have ruler, silverware, some sort of objects that you're going back and forth with for 2 minutes. We're gonna just start in, out, in, out, jumping over those sticks, all the way down, all the way back, in, out. Now we're gonna switch it out. 1 foot each box, all the way down, all the way back. Now 2 feet each box, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All the way back. Now we're gonna do 2 in, 1 out. 2 in, 1 out. All the way back, we've got 1 minute to go. All the way back, 1 foot each box. Now we're gonna start on the left side of the ladder. We're gonna lead with the right foot. Right, tap, left, right, left, tap. All the way back. Two feet each box. Finish it out. All the way back. And relax. Now we're gonna go back to our chair. Work those triceps, modified tricep dips. Start in a seated position at the chair. We're gonna have our fingertips towards our knees. We're gonna walk those feet out till the knees are over the heels. We're gonna bend at the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, and push through the palms as you come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as the elbows come back. If this isn't enough of a challenge for you, you can extend the legs. Heels hip width apart, toes up to the ceiling. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Give me 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Inhale down, exhale up. Now we're going to grab those heavier bells. We're going to go into some farmer carries with some shuttle runs. So 1 bell each hand, 2-minute timed exercise. Bend at the knees. We're going to run or walk across the room. Drop those bells, turn around, run all the way down, touch the floor, and come all the way back to the bells. Pick up those bells all the way down, rear and knees low. Go all the way down, touch, all the way back. Got 90 seconds to go. Stay low with those knees in the rear. Make sure you're getting low as you touch the floor. You got it. Stay low with those knees. Run all the way down, all the way back. Make sure you're touching the floor. 45 seconds. Keep those knees bent, get low to the floor. 30 seconds, guys. Get low, touch that floor. Run all the way down and all the way back to to those bells. Exhale in, grab those bells. We're gonna go into weighted squats. Feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. Bring the rear back. And then bring those bells in front of the shins and the calves. Rear back and down, hips up and forward. Belly button into the spine. Rear and hips back and down behind the knees. Challenge yourself, getting lower. Inhale down. Exhale up, curl the toes up so you aren't using them. Halfway there. Give me 8 more. Give me 5 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 3 more. 2. Last one. Inhale down, exhale up. Now we're going to switch out those bells for a resistance band with handles. If you don't have one, you can also use a Versa loop or just the body weight. We are going to step on that band. Feet are hip width apart. Toes in front of the heels. Crisscross that band for extra resistance. Bend at the waist and at the knees. We're just going to step aside, nice and wide, and then hip width apart, and then back, nice and wide, hip width apart. Leading with the outer hip, outer knee, outer ankle. Keep the hips facing forward. We're doing this for a minute. Challenge those hips, the legs. The wider you step apart and keep your feet, the more challenging it's going to be. Working with a resistance band can be a learning process. Everyone has different length of limbs. The resistance bands will vary with their strength and their resistance. So just have to play around a little bit. You can tug a little more, bring the feet a little wider. Exhale as you pull apart. We've got 20 seconds, and then we're going to go into another wall set, this time for a minute. Last one. And relax. Let's get rid of that band. We are going to go into a wall sit for 60 seconds. Feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. Walk those feet out. Knees over the heels, hands to the wall. We're holding it here for 30 seconds. Keep the rear low. Notice how my legs are at 90 degrees. Toes in front of the heels, knees over the heels, knees in front of the hips. Everything pulled into that wall except those toes are curling up to the ceiling. We're already halfway there. Hold it there. Big breath. You got it. 20 seconds. Then we're going to go to the mat with that resistance band for some core exercises. Excellent work. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through those heels and come up the wall. All right, let's go to our mat. We're going to go into resistance band roll-ups. 1 minute. Extend the legs. Wrap the band around the middle of the bottom of the foot. Feet are hip width apart. Toes are up. Knees are softly bent, so the knees are up. You're going to want to crisscross that band. You can grab the band instead of the handles if you need more resistance. And we're going to roll all the way back. Shoulders to the floor. Use that resistance against your feet to bring you up. If you have to pull higher on the band, feel free. Inhale down. Exhale up. Use those lower abdominals to bring you down and up, as well as using that resistance band to your advantage. When I say your lower abdominals, think about the belly button down to the pubic bone. We're doing this for a minute. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keep those knees softly bent. That's going to help your back. We've got 20 seconds, guys. Then we're going to finish out with one more core and coordination exercise. And then we'll go back to the top. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get rid of that band for now. Now we're gonna go into dead bug. So we're gonna land our back legs at 90 degrees, knees hip width apart. We're gonna bring the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna extend the right leg and the left arm and pull it back to center. Now left leg, right arm, back to center. Heel should come about an inch or two off the floor. Back of the hand should come to the ground over your head. So working the core of the legs, and we're working on our overhead range of motion, stretching out that hamstring in the back, working those hip flexors. Give me 30 seconds. Push out, heel, again, about an inch or two off the floor. Don't let those heels drop as the legs are elevated though. Keep the heels high, 15 seconds. Belly button into the spine, work that core. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, take your time getting up. We're going back to that chair. Sit to stand squats, 15 of them. Legs are at 90 degrees, knees over the heels, hands at your side, not on your legs. Ready, and go. We're doing 15 of them. Bring the rear back and down. This is gonna help your squatting technique a little bit. Don't let yourself sit too long on that chair. You're gonna tap and lift. Tap and lift. Work those glutes and those quads. Give me 8 more. 8 and lift. 7, big exhale. 6 and 5 and 4, 3 and 2. 1 more. Inhale down, exhale up. All right, we're going back to the ladder. 2 minutes. All the way down, all the way back. 2 feet each box. All the way back. Now we're gonna go in, out, out, in, out, out. Try not to step on the ladder or your objects. Now we're gonna do single leg jumps. Hold, 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 hold. For to get the heel to the rear. All the way back. Now we're going to start on the left side of the box. We're going to go right, tap, left, right, left, tap. One more minute. In, out, out. All the way back. In, out, out. One foot each box, really fast. And again, 30 seconds. Gonna go back to the side, right side, left, tap, right, tap. All the way back, finish strong. Last one. Excellent. Let's go back to our chair. Modified tricep dips. We're going to have our fingertips towards our heels. Sitting on those hands, walk those feet out, hip width apart, knees over the heels. We're going to bend at the elbows and extend, pushing through the back of the palm. Bend at the elbows and extend, pushing through the palm. We're doing 15 of these. Belly button into the spine. Rear comes down as low as you can. Bending at the elbows, squeezing those shoulder blades in the back. Curl the toes up, push down and up through the heels. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Give me 8, breathe out. 7, breathe out. 6, and 5, and 4, 3, and 2. Last one. And relax. All right, we're going to go back to grab those bells. Doing shuttle runs with farmer carries. One belly each hand, bending at the knees and at the waist. We're gonna go as fast as we can across our room. Drop those bells, run all the way down. Touch the floor, come all the way back. Again, knees bent, nice and low, chest towards the knees. Shoulder run all the way down. Touch the floor all the way back. Doing this for 2 minutes, guys. Pace yourself. If you're tired, make sure your knees are still bent, but feel free to walk. Big breath out. Breathe from the belly. Nice and low at the waist, chest towards those knees. Keep breathing, we got 1 more minute, hang with me. Pump those arms as you run, get low and touch the floor. We've got 30 seconds. Seconds. Finish strong. Keep those knees and the waist bent. Get low as you touch the ground. Challenge and push. Last one. Let's go. Grab those bells. I'm going to go right into some weighted squats with those. Feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. We're going to bring the rear back and down. Hips up and forward. Rear back and down, knees and hips behind, or knees in front of the hips and the rear. Toes up to the ceiling. Inhale down, exhale up. Give me 10 more. Should be a sweaty Betty now, guys. Nice job. After this, we're gonna grab that resistance band for monster walks. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Excellent, give me 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, inhale down, and exhale up. Get rid of the bells. I'm gonna grab that resistance band. I'm gonna do monster walks here, stepping on the band, feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels, crisscross the band. Gonna have a bend in the knees, bend at the waist. We're gonna step to the side, wide, and then hip width apart. Nice and wide, hip width apart. Toes stay in front of the heels, hips stay facing your screen. Leading with the outer ankle, outer knee, outer hip. We're doing this for a minute, and then we're gonna go to the wall for a wall sit, last wall sit of the day. Slight pull on that band for extra resistance. Again, the wider you bring those feet, the more you're gonna challenge yourself, the more you pull on that band, harder it's gonna be for you too. Big exhale as you pull apart. Make sure those feet are coming hip width apart, not together. Give me 15 seconds, and then we're going to that wall. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more. And relax, get rid of that resistance band. We're gonna use it at the mat in a moment. Going into a wall sit. 1 minute, feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. Walk those feet out. Drop the rear and the hips behind the knees. Knees should be over those heels still. Hands at the wall, not on your legs. Pull that belly button to the spine, middle of the back into the wall, shoulders into the wall, palms pushed into the wall. Really challenge those quads and the top of the legs. Okay, if you start shaking, you are working super hard today. Those legs are getting a workout. Big breath. Curl those toes up so you're not using them. Just push through those heels. You're going to use those quads even more. We are halfway there. Hang with me for the last 30 seconds, even if you're shaking the whole time. Find a focal point across your room and breathe into it. We have 20 seconds, guys. Hang with me. Couple more exercises and we're done. Big breath. Keep those toes curled up. Work those quads. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Yay, let's go to the mat. We're going to go into our final 2 exercises, which are core exercises. We're going to start with resistance band roll-ups, heels hip width apart, toes up. Wrap that band around the feet. Crisscross the band, pull nice and high for extra resistance. We're going to roll all the way back. Shoulders and head to the floor. And then use that resistance in your lower abdominals to bring you up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Doing this for a minute. Keep that soft bend in the knees so that the back of your knees isn't touching the floor. That's going to help your back. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Allow the shoulders to fully relax and touch the floor. Seconds. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Hang with me. 15 seconds. Then we're going to finish out with a dead bug exercise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And sit up. Let's get rid of that band. We're going to lay on our back and finish it out. Legs at 90 degrees, knees hip width apart, fingertips up to the ceiling. We're going to extend the right leg, left arm, come back to center. Now, left leg, right arm. Heel should come an inch or 2 off the floor. Use that quad to bring the knee back over the hip bone. Back of the hand touches the ground over your head. With the legs elevated, don't let the heel drop towards the floor and don't let the knees come towards your chest. Challenge the core. Push that belly button into the spine. Stretch out that back as you extend those limbs. Give me 20 seconds and then we're stretching. You got it. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Excellent effort today. That was a hard workout. Be super proud of yourself for that effort you put in this morning. Let's stretch it out. Feet wide. I'm going to clasp the hands, tilt the pelvis forward, tighten the rear and reach up to the ceiling. Now gently bend to the side, pushing through those heels. And come back to center. And switch. Big exhale as you come back to center through those heels. Now flip the wrist, push into the ceiling, bring the feet hip width apart and push into the floor. Push in both directions and look up at those hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands apart, bring the hands together behind the rear. Soft bend in the knees as the chest comes forward, hands come back. Belly button to the spine. Hold it here into flat back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head comes down, hands come up. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down, tilt the pelvis forward and come up. Feet wide, one arm across the body, other hand comes underneath and pulls in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Switching sides, make sure you're not pulling on your shoulder or your elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Swing that arm over your head. Grab the ear, pull away, and drop the shoulder to stretch out the neck and the shoulder on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And up and over to the other side. Pull away and drop the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Excellent effort today. I hope you feel like you got a great core and cardio workout in today. You earned your shower today for sure. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for another new fitness routine. Have a great day and a great week. Bye-bye.